A La Crosse woman out on bond for drug charges is arrested again this week for selling meth, and that has many people asking questions about why she was not still in jail in the first place.
Police arrested Kua Vu yesterday during a search warrant that was in the 700 block of Oakland Street in La Crosse. News 8's Kyle Dimke now joins us with more.
Well, Kua Vu was arrested earlier this year in connection to a large drug conspiracy investigation announced last October. In that bust, 17 people were charged with conspiring to deliver meth. Vu was currently out on a $5,000 cash bond from that run-in with police when she was arrested yesterday, but police say she continued to sell. 26-year-old Kua Vu was arrested at her apartment in La Crosse, where police found more than a half a pound of meth, with a street value estimated at $15,000, as well as $20,000 in cash. The La Crosse Police Department says members of the drug ring Vu was a part of contacted her and encouraged her to continue doing business while they were in jail.
So obviously she did that.
La Crosse Police Captain Jason Melby says this was a large and organized drug ring, with meth coming from Mexico to the Twin Cities, then driven down to La Crosse. So he says it's not surprising Vu is still dealing even though she is out on bond. Melby says it's not uncommon to run into people while they are out on bond, but he says that does not mean there is something wrong with the justice system in La Crosse County.
I don't want to make it sound as if we expect the DA's office or the judges to have the foresight to see that this is going to happen. And I'm sure that they're disappointed as well as we are with having to deal with this individual again for such a significant charge.
Attorney Cheryl Gill says bail is used to make sure a defendant appears in court, protects the community from harm, and prevents the intimidation of witnesses. And most people comply.
9 times out of 10, $5,000 would have been plenty.
She says it's also much more expensive to house someone in jail than it is to provide treatment or electronic monitoring for that person while in the community.
Judges have to make discretionary decisions. That's what decision making is all about. It's not perfect, and it never will be perfect.
The La Crosse Police Department says this arrest of Vu was a quick-moving investigation. The department says within 2 days of getting information Vu was selling meth, it executed the search warrant and she was arrested. The captain says normally these investigations can take several months.
Thanks a lot, Kyle. Vu will be in court tomorrow morning. The police department says this arrest is a separate case from her prior arrest earlier this year.
And one other woman was arrested yesterday along with Vu. However, she was not part of the bust in October.